Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We are back again in the trading station getting ready for the official start of the $4,000 day trading challenge. Now today we're going to go over all of my trades that I took, all one of them that I took, that is, because I only took one day trade today. So we're going to dive right into it today. We are going over GLD, which is a gold-based ETF. As many of you know, there's JDST and JNUG out there. I actually am trading GLD for a swing trade. So if we go over to our spreadsheet that we made, we have nothing there because we have not locked in any profits. The position that I took was $2,300. As we can see, yes, we can see clear resistance lines that it has broken through slightly, that is. And we can see that the RSI and the MACD are showing signs of overextending and actually a descending pattern. So a lot of you might be thinking, Ryan, why the trade? What are you doing? Here's my consensus, and you can take it or leave this. Trade it, or it's not by any means telling you to trade this stock. This is where I'm at. This is my thought process going into it for tomorrow. I think that there's a lot of news out there right now, especially with what is going on in Iraq with the president, with all that stuff in between. And usually when there's times of trouble, times of uncertainty, a lot of people will trade over, a lot of investors will trade over to gold. So I think that we had this small pullback today. We were holding at this support, and that tomorrow, going into Wednesday, Thursday, we will see some sort of push up. Now, with that being said, I could be completely wrong. I could be wrong with this idea, and we could see a strong sell-off going back down to its old support. It definitely has a lot more margin to lose than give. So, we're going into this with a very tight stop loss. My entry was around the 147.228 range, and it is now currently today sitting, I think it closed around the 147.23. So a little bit of a sell-off, but I think tomorrow we might see some forms of pushing up. We might see with the news how things are going. Another thing that I want to look at before is natural gas, UGAS, and DGAS, and kind of the future for natural gas. I mean, let's look at it on the 180-day 4-minute chart. Here, we can see a strong sell-off pattern with clear lines of support and resistance on its way down, with the reverse stock split that happened about a little less than a month ago. So as we can see here, we have a lot more room to sell off if indeed that does happen. So going into this week, tomorrow, I want to see you guys and DGAS, or I want to see you guys push up just as much as everyone. There's a lot of room for it to grow, but for the time being, it has broken a clear support line. The next support line is at the all-time low in the past 180 days at 2.029. So that is a realistic possibility that it could hit that point. What I'm looking at this week is gold. I'm looking at LABU and LABD. I'm looking at, here's LABU. We see that LABU is using that simple moving average as a great line of support. So we're going to be looking at that. The MACD is showing signs of potential reversal. We can see that it bounced. It could be going back up. Obviously, stocks aren't going to bounce 100%. It's at a clear line of support. If y'all can see here, the 50 old resistances become new supports, as we know. That's exactly what happened here. So we're going to be looking towards the future. We can see that it has a clear support down at the simple moving average on the sell-off, so we could be taking positions on that. But for the time being, I think DGAS is going to be going into, especially with the winter months, and I just want to make this clear that it doesn't matter how cold it is outside. It's all about supply and demand. It's all about how much they have in reserve, things of that nature. It could be -3 everywhere in the country, but as long as they have a ton of reserve, they have a ton of oil to meet the demand, then the stock price will not go down on DGAS. I hope that makes sense, guys. I also want to talk real quick kind of about your trading setup. I see a lot of people out there making the same mistake of not understanding exactly how to day trade. And if you aren't understanding how to day trade yet, then don't risk or don't put your hard-earned money into this market. There are a lot of options. I always promote a thing called trading on demand. I can show you this right here on the Thinkorswim function. You can go trade other days. There's also paper trading that I used for about 6 months before I started day trading. Super helpful information. You can go trade real time and set money orders and all that good stuff. If anyone has any questions, make sure just to leave them down below. I hope this video was helpful and showing you kind of what my plan is for the week to come. I think natural gas, UGAS, and DGAS. I think we're going to see DGAS keep ripping it and all of that good stuff. Alrighty guys, thank you so much. Take care.